Alright boys, so this is going to be the first scalp session. Gotta figure out how to do this a little bit more consistently, but anyway, right here, I think this is a bearish retest, so I'm gonna punt maybe 5. Alright, so I am short 5 BTC at 585. I want to add up to about 34,700 if I can get there. The second ad, I'm going to be a little bit more picky with it, so I'm going to go 666 for 3, and then 7, maybe just over 7 for the next, right? So alright, we have our shorts. Okay, and the reason I'm taking this is because if you look at this area right here, right, we've had a rejection, right, bounce, and then we just lost this level followed by a sharp up candle into this area. There's a good chance we go back and trade around 34.5, which is essentially what I'm hoping for. And as I'm doing these scalp sessions, you're gonna have a lot of just, you know, white noise or just blank space. I can't be talking the entire time and just, you know, trying to focus. But you see how price pushed up on this 5-minute candle, and then price is just stalling at resistance. Not exactly what you want to see, right? Very good chance I do think this goes down, so there's a good chance we don't even get this high sweep that I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and add here because I see signs of weakness. So added 2. I'm gonna cancel the 707 order. So we're still hanging out here. One thing you're gonna realize about my trading is that I drink a lot of fucking water while I trade. So you're gonna hear me just, you know, fucking drinking water. But yep, this is trading. You pretty much just fucking wait a lot. Oops. Okay. So ideally, I want to see us start trading below this area within the next couple minutes. The reason for that is, look, price is rejecting, right? But I don't want us to just stall here and not dump, because us not dumping is not good for my shorts, right? So again, this is about a 350k position. That's probably what we're sticking with. All right, we're seeing the dump on the 1 minute. It's getting bought back up pretty well. So in that sense, a little worrying, but you know, we have to see either follow through to the upside and then I could close, or this shits down to around right here, which I'm pretty confident that's what's about to happen. There we go. I always have my reduce only on just in case, okay, because sometimes you know, you mistype, or you know, you misgauge your position and then you end up in a long. Yeah. Wow, you know, live streaming the scalp sessions are really fucking weird, but it's kind of like just talking to yourself all day, but you're trading. So I guess maybe this helps my trading in a sense where I need to verbalize what I'm thinking. But again, so 1 minute just chopping back up and down. The 5 minute, which is what we're trading on, looks a lot stronger. Wow. All right, this is at the point where I need to cut this position. All right, so I'm waiting for the close, seeing it be rejected right here. I'm actually gonna punt the last of mine. Okay, there you go. So either we push down here or I am completely wrong, but let's see. Invalidation would be around 34.85. So if it gets above there, I kind of just have to, you know, get the fuck out, which is a little bit less than 1%. So right now, that's doing a lot better. That's kind of what you want to see. A run into the highs followed by a swift rejection, but a lot of work to do. I'm very surprised by how strong this move is, but still, I do think we trade below 34.5 relatively soon. You can see the same thing on the 15 minute, just loses this level, pumps into resistance. Okay. Of course, on like the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the way the price looks is insane, right? Like, price moves 10 bucks and you see a gigantic candle. Part of scalping is not being fucked over by things like that. Okay. So now my average entry is about 34,684. Let's see. Ideally, this next candle does not go up. If it goes up, I'm 90% sure I'm wrong. So I would look to get the fuck out. And this is actually one of the worst ways for me to start a short, because now on the lower time frames, it looks like my short is about to be turned into support. That's not what you want to see, right? But we are trading on the 5 minute, so you know, we do have a little bit of time. Mind you, this is also the 4-hour close. So when you're scalping, you really want to pay attention to the candles, not just in terms of like what the candle looks like, but also what time it is, when the candle is closing, because shit like that matters, right? So this 4-hour close, let's go look at the 4-hour real quick. We're not trading on it, but see, bearish retest in my opinion. Good chance like we trade below here, like around this area. Maybe the wick, this wick is the bottom. But I still think the next candle will play around in this area for a little bit, right? Maybe just 34K, but I do think we play with the underside a little bit. So that's kind of why I'm looking to short in this session, because my bias, oh, I should probably went over that, huh? Well, anyway, my bias is basically, I'm probably going to be taking a little bit more on the short side, just because this structure doesn't look very good to me. This looks like, you know, that we pumped into resistance, got rejected, okay, and now we're retesting that level. And there's a good chance that either we trade down here if we're bullish, or we make a lower low. And this is kind of what everyone wants, right? The under, like the sub 30K long. Not sure if we'll get that, but you know, I'm just gonna play things level to level. I make no money betting that this is gonna go down here. If it goes down here, we'll see how price looks, right? But right now, not looking too hot, in my opinion. I've seen the hourly. Hourly looks a little bit better, but you know. Okay, this is what you want to see. So now we're in profit. And that's kind of what I mean when, you know, you want to work a position. So kind of also what I mean when I say like my stop losses are discretionary, as in like I'll have a hard stop in a case where it's like I'm not at the computer, or I know like, hey, I gotta do something, or I gotta step away for a little bit. Other than that, I like to just handle my stops myself, just because price is so almost like personal, you know. Not all candles are the same, not all pushes are the same. Some days candles react differently, you know, price works differently. And okay, so hourly just closed. I'm actually gonna close my short right here. And of course, I get front ran by the bots. But that's it. There you go. And I'm filled. Cool. All right, so we are up $1,000 on that. Okay, now we wait for the next setup. Oh my god, that looks ugly. Jeez. Push here. I'm actually gonna start a starter short. So if we get above 34,600 again, I think I'm going to stop. Boom. All right. So I hit a short at 34,600. Okay. Don't want to see this area really get reclaimed per se. So I'm going to look to short in here. This is going to be on the 1 minute. So boom. Okay. All right. Let's see how this works. Kind of a similar idea here. Wow, I don't like that Binance is freezing my fucking thing. Let me try to reload this. Like, I actually fucking hate it when that happens. It's ridiculous. Fix your shit. Okay. So average is 60.39. Okay. You see the push here, rejected. Ideally, I could have entered 34,700, but I'm pretty bearish on this price action. So I'm looking to just get a starter position aggressively because shit like this happens. Okay. All right. And again, I'm looking to get in and out, in and out, in and out. Not really looking to capture full whole moves per se, but yeah, just looking to really ride the volatility the last couple days. So 615, if we can get below 600, I would expect us to just kind of like straight down from here. But let's see, 1 minute's a little iffy on things like that. There we go. There we go. Cool. Got it. So exited for another couple $100. All right, now it's a little bit of waiting. Ideally, you might be able to short right here again, but I think this level's a little washed out, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. And why I think it's washed out isn't because, you know, like there's any indicative signs. I just think when price chops around at a level, like boom, 2, 3, 4, like 4 times trading around a level, I kind of don't want to trade that, because either it's gonna fly one way or the other really hard, and I'd rather fade the move down. So, ooh, here we go. So I'm looking to maybe long around here, 34,400, if we get there. Wow. So you're seeing that basically from this side on, this area is probably going to be the next magnet for it. I'm going to look on the 3 minutes. Ooh, this does not look good, boys. Wow. It does not pay to be long right now. Oof. Yep. This is what you don't want to see. Continuation to the downside after the 4 hours closed into a retest. There's a good chance this follows kind of what the 1 minute or the 5 minute looked like earlier, where remember we had the push up and then price started trading below. So it wouldn't be too shocking to see price actually below 34K within the next, you know, candle or two. So remember what we said, we kind of wanted to long this area. I'm having second thoughts now that price is here. I'm actually gonna punt a small long, sorry. Oh, jeez. There we go. So small long at 334. Why? Just price worked into this area, and I'm not gonna go too crazy on it because this looks fucking disgusting. But let's see. And I will probably get the fuck out very soon. Not very, this isn't what you want to see in terms of strength. So this pushes up to maybe 400. Ideally, you'd want to get the fuck out. So last stand here. Sometimes I would like to double my position right here because I know invalidation is like right over here, but I'm just not liking the way price is reacting at this level, right? Normally on the 1 minute, when price dumps into a level, you see a pretty, a knee-jerk reaction to the upside. It's struggling right now, and just from this, I could tell you that sellers are pretty much in control here, right? When you tap this area, like there's no more, like, look, like this area is the last stand right here before we go a lot lower. So if we can't even hold this, I got this weird feeling we're gonna be under 34K very quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I'm just getting ready for my sell in case this crashes, because when it does, it's gonna be pretty quick. So yeah, you just want to keep clicking, right? Keep fucking clicking. Like, we're not underwater much. 200 bucks, nothing too crazy, considering that we've made 1,500 in the last, I don't know, 5 minutes. I don't even know how long I've been recording, like 20 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, you see this struggle down here. Like, this isn't what you want to see if the market is so bullish. Like, it's good that we're pumping back up, but overall, my god, I'll probably close aggressively. I'll probably close around 400 or something. Yep, and I'm out. So that was around 200 bucks or so. Again, I'm just closing pretty aggressively because, well, one, I don't like this price action, and two, I just don't think it's a very friendly market to stay exposed for a good amount of time. Like, this volatility and this chop, like, look, boom, we would be underwater again, right? So anyway, I'm gonna hop off the 1 minute because I think this kind of range is just meh. I think it's done for. I'm looking for actually a move down here. I don't want to short this because I feel like the R&R is really bad, right? We're at technically support. I just don't think it holds. So, oh, when I say support, I mean, like, you can just see the touch and the flip and the retouch here. But yeah, if we get a push up to maybe this area, 34.6 again, I would like to short. but I don't know yet. Let's just wait. You know, trading is a lot of waiting, especially if you're scalping. So sometimes you need to step back. You know, like it's not what people think it is. It's not like this rapid fire, like if you're not long you're short, if you're short you're not long. Like there's a couple sessions where I just literally, you know, am sitting like this the entire time. Maybe I'm even like, I don't know, checking my phone or browsing crypto Twitter or something. But yeah, so a little bit of waiting here. Nothing, I guess, you know, too crazy, but yeah, just a lot of indecision right here at the lows. And mind you, I have to use a Binance chart or else you guys won't be able to see, like, you know, what I'm doing versus what I'm looking at on the chart, like how my orders are versus what the chart looks like, because I don't know how to do that. But okay, that's a decent reaction right there. Still hoping a little bit higher, but you can see kind of, you know, the weakness going on right here. Like even the bounces are pretty meh. They're pretty meh. It's being sold into. And just when you see things like that, you start to, like, off just candles alone, right? I'm not using any indicators. I could tell you that, damn, this does not look good, and I'm definitely short bias, you know. So this looks like it's gonna melt down. You know what, man, this looks very weak. Like I'm gonna be patient, but this looks very weak. Jeez, you see that? Multiple wicks to the upside, 3 candles in a row, shut down, close red. We do have multiple touches to the downside, so to me this is just kind of, it's indecision. But when it's part of a downtrend like this and it's not pushing off support, I have to kind of just lean bearish here, right? Like I just kind of do. If I was ballsy, I would short, but I don't feel like taking very marginal trades right now. One, because, well, it's a marginal trade, and two, because again, like, it just really doesn't make sense for me to short into support, but it doesn't really make sense for me to long the weakness that I'm seeing either. So just gonna wait. All right, this is the move up that I was hoping for. Okay, so let's hop back. I'll probably have a starter short here. Okay, so around, damn, I barely got filled. Painful, painful. Come on, trade up. This is ideally not what you want to see. Ideally, I like it when it shows up a little higher. That's what I wanted, like around 550. So I could get filled, but I guess I missed it. And Salsa would fucking be pissed because he always tells me to limit, but I fucking hate limiting. But here we go, I'll do a limit for Salsa. Well, technically I'm already in a limit, but you know, yeah, this doesn't look good. Come on, I just want 34.5. If we can get 34.5, I could pretty much, you know, get a decent size fill, be near invalidation, and then get out. Ideally, I would flip biases and look for longs if we get above 34.8, mainly because the chart would then look like this, right? Like if we're above 34.8, it'd be like around here. That looks a lot better, right? That looks like we bounced off the bottom, made a higher high, and if we make a higher low, like around here, I would want to buy. Yeah, like that. That makes sense to y'all. Okay. Damn, you are dumping without me, boys. True pain. Alright, I guess I'm up a nice dinner. Jeez. Underside retest right here. I'm actually gonna tack on just one BTC here. I don't even know if I'll get filled. Let's see. Nope. That's how fucking bearish this is. This is on a 1 minute where, you know, like this move is not that insane. It's literally like 20 bucks or something from the point, from like the open. So, well, there it goes. I have a decent dinner for two. Fuck my life. But again, this kind of happens when you're trading. All right. So I marked it out around 34.15. Reason for that was just I want to actually play along around this area, so I'm gonna go cancel all my limits. That's something I need to get better at, by the way. Sometimes I do forget limits, and it's cost me maybe 6-7 figures at this point. Like it's ridiculous. But yeah. All right, so let's see. Kind of want to get on the long side of this soon, but patience. The reason I'm a little bit more picky with my longs is because the shorts just, it seems so goddamn strong, you know? So maybe I will play the break under of 34. So maybe we'll do that. Okay, so I have my limit right here around 33,950, and I will actually try to long right here too, just like a starter position. So I have 34,066. I do plan to, you know, like this is a starter position. It's just kind of like a way for me to feel out how the price is reacting at this level. Wow. Hey, you're not supposed to bounce over here, my guy. Come on. You're supposed to go lower and, you know, fill me before you do that. All right. Let's see. Well, it looks like price is finding some type of, you know, low time frame bottom right here. I could see a push back up to 34,250 or so, but let's see. Wow, I am not getting filled much today. Price is just running for me. I might have to do bigger orders at the start, but I just don't like that because that's not my trading style. I really like doing starter positions where, you know, you get a feel for the position, but it seems like, you know, this is adamant on not filling me. Hey, come on, you can do it. Sweep right down. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Dude. Alright, I have another nice dinner, I guess. Alright. So around 34,230, I'll probably look to get out. So let's put the order. You see which level I'm targeting, right? 34,230 is just kind of like, I guess resistance. I mean, God, this wasn't resistance for months, I'll tell you that. When you were scalping before, if you were ever to take a short, you'd have to take like one of those god tier shorts. Like you'd have to short like right here, you know, like 34,800. Yeah, I would say the market is very, very, very forgiving for shorts right now. It's kind of unreal. Don't really like this this kind of stall right here, you know. It looks like, man, that might have been it. I don't like that. I really don't like that, but I'm gonna give it a couple more candles just to, you know, just to see what we're working with here. But man, even the pushes up are very weak. This would be pretty good to watch in hindsight later, because this is real time. I'm not streaming it obviously, but real time, no cuts or anything, just the man and his trading thing. So let me see, 34.1. Hopefully we see 34.2 right here. Wow, heavy. Yeah, look how heavy that price action is. Wow. It's just unreal. This is kind of why I'm of the belief that we're gonna see a steeper correction now. Not off the 1 minute, but just, you know, feeling how price is and what the market is trying to tell me. And the market is clearly trying to tell me that, damn, dude, we are gonna go for the lows. So I don't think we'll see, you know, under 30K per se. I hope not. But you know, we did have a crazy 10x run, and you know, when price overextends that hard without any real correction, you know, you're gonna have pretty gnarly corrections. And I don't think 2 to 3 days of a pullback is it. Look at that sell in the books that just got eaten up. So alright, I'm actually gonna get out here because I just don't like being on the long side right now. So got out around 34,120. Yeah, and now we wait. I would even short this, to be honest, but I'm really hoping for a tap of 34,300 even to short. It just doesn't feel right. Oops. It just doesn't feel, see, I almost fucking forgot that I had bids. It just doesn't feel right to short support. I know I could probably get away with it. The thing is, it's just, I don't like going against my own rules, you know, like it's there for a reason. Nonetheless, I would have to take it on like the 1 minute where I can define my risk a little bit better. So if the 1 minute closes like this, oh Jesus, wow, oh Jesus. All right, I would look to short 34.60 now. Wow, that's painful. This is just so weak. Like literally the only real bounce that it got sold into like really hard on the 1 minute. This is a 1 minute candle. So why that's important isn't because like, oh, it's a 1 minute, blah, blah, blah. No, it's a 1 minute, which means that this pumped for maybe like 5 seconds, and then, you know, the rest of it just kind of dumped down. but decent buyback going on. I think the next couple minutes will give us a short at 34k. Wow, got sold into. Okay, I'm actually gonna have a starter short here. I don't mind doing a starter short on you know, oh, here we go. Boom. All right, so I'm now in a short. 34057 is my entry, so right about here. If it reclaims this level, I'll get the fuck out, but you know, let's see. Oh shit, did not mean to do that. All right. Okay. It's a good buyback. I don't, let's see. What a candle. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out. As soon as, well, let's see. And this, my friends, is what you call getting trapped. So I'm a little trapped right now, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna work out of it. So you see now my short entry is a support. I do expect this to pull back and take this area out, and that's kind of why I like, you know, leaving, I guess, like a lot of ammo, because I'm really not convinced. That's my thing. Like, you see this, like, not really convinced right here. This isn't very convincing to me that we're gonna go up. I'm looking at price on the 1 minute for any, you know, responses and whatnot, but it's not really at a point where I would completely cut a position, just mark it out. This is what I mean when I say, like, it's very discretionary, and it's really good to just not panic when price, like, you gotta realize that 1 minute candles, like 1% move right there, but it looks like, Jesus Christ, it looks like it's like a 3, 4, 5%. So again, just chilling. But however, if the 5 minute closes above 34.5, around, like, I don't know what this is, 34.65, yeah, get the fuck out. So again, earlier what I was alluding to, I like to just get really close to the invalidation, and then I'll add one last, you know, part of my position, like that. Perfect. So I was just the top right there, and it isn't necessarily like 100% hit rate kind of thing. It's just more like, all right, my invalidation is like 30 bucks away, okay? And when you have your invalidation that close, you can kind of size up, because, you know, I'm risking about another additional 150 bucks, but, you know, now if it gets to this point, cool, you just, you know, increase your average, right? You have a better short average, and I mean, you know, I'm already up technically on this trade. I can close it out right now, re-short if I need to, but yeah, it's actually very hard to scalp and talk at the same time. I will say that. Like, people who've been doing this, yo, I have a newfound respect for you guys, because it's really hard to talk and then click and shit all at the same time. Okay, wow, it is okay. Well, I'm gonna get out now because I was fucking trapped for a while, and I do think that this does have a quick run up soon. So my average exit was probably, let's see, no, 31.2. Yeah, probably like 31.2 or so. Yeah, like I could hope for a little bit more, but judging by this reaction right here into this retest, I might even want a long, to be honest with you. But again, I missed it because I was talking. This is so fucking hard. But yeah, so that was another couple $100. But yeah, like scalping is totally different from like swing trading in the sense where, you know, it's a rapid fire almost, you know, and wow, could have gotten away with a little bit more money, but it's all right. Shit you don't want to see right here. You know what? God. I'm gonna punt a long run 33.915 if we get there. Yes, I am actually fading this. Not because it's an amazing idea or anything, but just because I can clearly define my risk. Like on shorts, I'm gonna be a little bit more liberal because I do believe that we're gonna go down, right? So I'm a little bit more liberal, but on a long, if I'm ever trapped like that, I'm getting the fuck out. Damn it, it did not run me. I got missed by like $15. That's tragic. And I already saw the bounce, so ideally I don't want to play it. Wow, that's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, so if we see 2 areas of support again, and I'll probably do this for another like 1 or 2 trades, and then that'll be it for this scalping session. So far we haven't taken an L. Usually this is how it goes, not to like fucking brag or anything, but it's like if you're scalping and you're fucking doing 50% hit rates, like you just probably don't understand the price as well as you think you do. Like you're not reading the market as well as you think you are, you know. And that's not like, you know, a dig at anyone. It's just, you know, it's just the facts. Like you get a bias, right? So you get a bias on high time frames. You draw some shit like this, right? You're like, I don't know, let me go in the 4 hour. Okay, so here. So you wake up, you open the chart. Yes, I know I'm missing trades right now, but I feel like this should be explained. You wake up and you're like, all right, I'm gonna scalp today, yada yada yada. So you open like a higher time frame chart, maybe the 4 hour, maybe the 2 hour, maybe the 2 hour. So maybe you saw, all right, price pushed into this area, got rejected pretty aggressively in a sense where we didn't even touch the upper bounds of this resistance. We just kind of like literally like wicked into the wick and then dead, right? So you might have a, I don't know, establish your bias, right? You might have a short bias unless we trade back above 35.6 or whatever, or we close in hourly above 35. I don't know. Well, whatever your fucking thesis is, right? So now you have your bias and you're like, damn, you know, like, all right, what kind of trades should I be looking for? Well, if your bias was short, you should be skewed towards shorts, right? Like if you're right, you should be skewed towards shorts because it doesn't make sense for you to, I guess, be high time frame bias short but take a bunch of longs. Like that's, I don't know, that's like you need to go east but you keep making left turns, you know, and I mean eventually it'll work, right? If you make enough left turns, eventually the left turn takes you right for a little bit before you fucking keep going the other way. And that's kind of the analogy with trading, right? So whatever your high time frame bias is, stick to that. Not every trade has to be, you know, aligned with that bias, but I mean, if you're starting out, it doesn't hurt to do that. Again, reason why I'm not shorting right here, that support, right? So I know I don't draw it often. I literally just look at a chart. I feel like once you've traded for long enough, like you can just see it, you know, like you see which levels on the chart people are interested in. See, and that's why I didn't want to short there. But what do I do want to do? I do want to fucking short this. I do want to short this, yes. Okay, so small short around 34.11. I will look to add up to, again, maybe like up here, 34.200. So 34, I'm gonna front run that because it's been pretty aggressive. So limits there, and of course it got rejected before it gets up there. But what? Wait, what? I had a 28. What? Wait, how did this happen? Wait, what? Wait, there's no way. What? Alright, I will get out of this because I don't know what the fuck I just did. I don't know what I just did. Wait, why did it short so much? Why was I short that much? What? Alright, well, I don't know what just happened, but apparently I fat fingered a short that was like 30 bitcoins, and I pushed the price down because I was like, why is price crashing like that? What? All right, well, that's an interesting way to end the stream. So all right, well, thanks for watching the first scalping session. If you have any questions, hit me up through Discord or, you know, whatever. I don't know where this video is gonna go or how long it's gonna take for me to upload this, but thank you guys for watching. I know this one's a long one and it's a one take and I ramble a lot, so yeah, cheers.